Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Tonight, we'll get a prime-time preseason matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the San Francisco 49ers. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go in Santa Clara. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Watch out!
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Get set, get set. Up.
Going to the ground again on first. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Outside. Up.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
So they dodge an opening drive turnover, but this drive could stall out if they don't convert here. It's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pearso on the slant. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash.
Not quite the same roar out of the crowd, Kate, that you're going to get with a touchdown, but still plenty of noise coming down, and that defense now gets to take the field with the lead.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here, 11, Tommy. What's behind me?
Running for the first time now with a man out of Texas Tech. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 13 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go.
They kick the running back in motion.
Hey, can.
On first down, here's Burrow. Hits his running back. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Burrow gets it out right quick. And they bring him down around the 34.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
I'm fine, ready?
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
11, mighty. Here we go. Right, 80. 11.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. We'll return this one up across the 35 before he goes out. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jordan battle with the INT. And the Bengals bring it all the way back inside the red zone before he's finally hauled down.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
On one, ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Here we go. 11 MT.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
One, ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
11. Here we go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it.
Gotta go score.
Working quickly here.
11.
To the right side and reeled in by Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Barrett Carter. And the Bengals take over as they intercept it for the 3rd time in just our opening quarter. Now That last interception gave them a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one, so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
11. Ready? Plays high.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. One after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals drive their lead to 11. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Watch out!
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Outside.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And they make the tackle at the 38. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. They'll try it right with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Get set. Watch out.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Gets it to the 15. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
Big play sets him up pretty here with 1st and goal from the 5.
Outside.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. The scoreboard reads 14-3. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Time to get the 2nd quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone.
Get set.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Running out of chances. Here's 3rd and goal.
Get set, get set. Run around, set.
Purdy looking to throw. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers make it a one-score game in the first half. George Kittle, the touchdown. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
Purdy leading the 49ers to the line for this 2-point try.
Outside.
And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2. But as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Play action now, Burrow. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
One play action here. Burrow. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80. 11.
Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offensive line fast.
11 MT. 11 Thomas. 11 MT. Take. 11 MT. 11 Thomas. 11 MT. 11 MT. 12. Dot.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's 4th down. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Gun.
Trying for it with Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he won't make the marker. If they rally to him in time, that's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun is Purdy. He'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Get set. 18, watch out.
Here's Purdy to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get 19 on that pickup. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now it's Purdy. Drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Outside. 53.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st. So 2 minutes still to play in this 1st half, partner. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. New set of downs from the 37.
Get set. 18.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. It's 2nd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
18.
Going run again with McCaffrey. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Get set. 18. Watch out.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Pick it up.
No kicker out there, so instead of a 46-yard field goal effort, they're going for it. Purdy gonna go on fourth. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Geno Stone picks it off. And the Bengals get it back after making their third first-half interception. First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go, here we go. 180, 11, MT, take. 11, MT, take. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Cincinnati uses its second timeout.
On one, right?
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. 180. Stop.
Burrow setting up the play action. Escapes the pocket. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
Here we go.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11 Thomas. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow now on first down. He beams one deep right side. Pass it down close. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals make it a 10-point ball game. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Isaac Gorindo to return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. To the right and reeled in by Downs. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
It's a pick six for Cincinnati. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way. It's
really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme was give me 6.
And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, 2 quarters left, Brock, for starters and backups alike to get tuned up before week 1. The second half of our preseason finale is underway. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 MT, take. 11.
Low. He is rocked. That ball's free. And this is picked up by the 49ers. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Outside, box, 53.
Purdy to throw it. To the left side and wheeled in by Kittle. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
What's up? Yellow. Stop.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That is batted away up front. Throw doesn't even get beyond the line thanks to a well-timed swat there. They're going to face 4th down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for them today.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
What's up?
Purdy trying on 4th down. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On 1, ready?
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
12. Here we go. Got. Wide 80. Wide 80 shot. 11 MT. Got.
Burrow on the play action. He throws a bullet deep to the... He's got it deep downfield. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
The give now out of the shotgun. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Let's get set.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. This one is up and good. And the Bengals make it a 24-point ball game. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Get set. Yellow.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Outside. Watch out.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. He's got room to roam. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that gives the 49ers the 1st.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Watch out!
First down, they go back to McCaffrey. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Sends this to the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. On comes the field goal unit to try this one for the 49ers. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that lowers the lead to 21.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Wide 80.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right.
Out
of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Wide 80.
Back-to-back carries here. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
11, 12, 11.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
And they just get the play off. Has him on the quick hitter. He gets loose down the right side. Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage. Big time.
Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers get it back to a 14-point game. So we hit the end of the third quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a two-score game to begin the fourth. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Brooks now on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. This play's a design run. Cuts right. O'Connell's hit, and he lost the football. Picked up by the 49ers. Won't manage anything after the recovery, so that is where they'll take over after the fumble.
Well, he's no longer a quarterback on that play. He's more of a running back. And what's priority number one for a good running back? Always ball security. If your number's called, you've got to tuck it away. Can't be giving your opponent any free possessions.
1st and 10, run to Robinson. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Here's the backup. First throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Let's go. 19. 17. Go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. You look underneath here. Robinson. Now the Bengals have it. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession.
Hey, I get it, Kate. 3rd down, you're doing all you can to try to stay.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
1st and 10. Here's O'Connell. He put everything he had into this one. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Offense to the line for second down. Running back sent in motion. Working out of the gun, it's O'Connell. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up third down.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here he goes, third and long. Tried to connect, but it lines up incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they're staring at fourth and long. The Bengals send out the punting unit. Picked up at the 38. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. They'll come out throwing. Completed to his running back. He has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1. Robinson on the inside give. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough. Enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Back to throw on third down. And a defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's fourth down.
That is not easy to do. That down and distance, everything is open to the offense. It takes great discipline defensively and the ability to go knock it away and get off the field.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10. To throw, here's O'Connell. Setting up the screen. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Big play action. It's O'Connell. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Third and long for him here. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They'll bring out the punter here. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That throw behind his intended target.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Now pressure coming. Completed over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Trying to push deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're left with 4th and short.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Desperation time here. That one's caught inbounds and beyond the marker.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Bengals, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. The team total is now up to 5, Brock. 5 times they've picked this offense off.
Say it a 3rd time for me, Kate, would you? Twist the knife for all the fans of this offense watching at home.
5 interceptions in 1 game. You just got to marvel at how well they played in coverage from start to finish.
Yeah, this goes beyond marveling. This goes to best case scenario in their game plan. This is one of those special games where absolutely everything is clicking. These defenders, it's like they're seeing the entire field in perfect 20/20 vision.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They're drawing up for him. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. He's drawn up for him. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And this victory is going to give them a nice shot of confidence as they work through the next couple of weeks and prepare for things to count coming up in Week 1. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bengals emerge as winners, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.